Looks like we are making a redo.
On August 4th, 2023, at around 1 p.m., Beaumont, Texas became the scene of a high-octane chase. A man witnessed 31-year-old Robert Tunnell attempting to steal his truck and trailer. As Tunnell sped away, the truck's owner pursued him in a desperate attempt to recover his property. The pursuit quickly escalated when Tunnell roared eastbound on Interstate 10, reaching speeds over 90 miles per hour. Veeder police, along with Rose City and Orange County Sheriff's deputies, joined the high-stakes chase. Tunnell's reckless driving, swerving dangerously across lanes and splattering fluid from the trailer onto other vehicles, put everyone on edge. Law enforcement deployed spike strips in an effort to stop him, but Tunnell skillfully evaded them with sharp maneuvers. The chase ended in a dramatic crash when Tunnell lost control, smashing into both barriers in a narrow stretch of the highway. With the situation at a standstill, officers drew their guns and readied a K-9 unit. They commanded Tunnell to surrender. After forcibly removing him from the truck and handcuffing him, Tunnell was taken to a hospital for evaluation before being transported to Orange County Jail. Tunnell now faces charges of unauthorized use of a motor vehicle and evading arrest, with his bond on hold due to prior convictions. April 2nd, 2024. Authorities are on high alert as murder suspect Walter Medina flees eastbound on Interstate 4. Driving a gold minivan, Medina speeds recklessly through Osceola County, weaving in and out of traffic with Florida Highway Patrol and Lakeland Police in pursuit. An officer takes the lead, reporting speeds of over 112 miles per hour as Medina dodges vehicles, dangerously driving on the shoulders.
Everybody's dropping the rest of the shoulder of the road. 326, you got to reach on
it. A pit maneuver is attempted, but Medina escapes, colliding with another car as he continues to flee.
Older, Ray Chrysler, right?
The chase comes to a head as Medina exits the highway at John Young Parkway, ignoring traffic signals. He loses control, crashing into a raised median.
He's exiting John Young Parkway exit. We're pushing ahead of JYP. Looks like we are making a right.
Officers move in for a felony stop, but Medina refuses to comply. K-9 Trooper Pubiones and K-9 Rico are deployed, bringing the suspect down. Medina is arrested, treated on scene, and taken to the hospital. A high-speed pursuit ends with justice as Walter Medina is finally in custody. On Sunday, August 25th, 2024, at 1:35 a.m., Trooper Brian Rose of the Arkansas State Police was patrolling State Highway 18 near Manila when he spotted a vehicle speeding at 60 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. Trooper Rose pulled the vehicle over at Jordan's gas station.
How's it going, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, Rose, Arkansas State Police. Reason for the stop, I got you at 60 right here in a 40.
Sorry, sir. I was coming down here to try to go to a gas station. And I seen that it was closed.
Seen it's closed?
Yes, sir.
I get your driver's license, insurance on you?
No, sir.
Do what?
The driver, a nervous black male, admitted to smoking marijuana and failed to provide a license, claiming his name was DeMarcus Gooch from Tennessee. Suspicious of the vehicle's condition, an unregistered plate, a torn dashboard, and a pried ignition, Trooper Rose asked dispatch to verify the driver's information, but came up empty. When asked to step out of the vehicle, the driver slammed the gear shift into drive and fled.
Hop out here for me, okay?
Sir.
If you will hop out here for me. You ain't got any weapons or anything on you, do you?
The chase began on West Fleeman Street, with speeds hitting 130 miles per hour as the vehicle swerved into oncoming traffic. Trooper Josh Landreth joined the pursuit, which was mostly clear of traffic. As they neared Lake City Bridge, the suspect lost control, crashing into a concrete curb and spinning to a stop in the eastbound lanes.
We're just to the river, just in Lake City, going for a
The driver bolted on foot behind Riverside Medical, but a K-9 track by Craighead County Sheriff's Department and Bono Police yielded no results. The vehicle, though appearing stolen, had not been reported as such. The driver remains unidentified and at large. A high-stakes traffic stop unfolded when a vehicle was spotted driving southbound in the northbound lanes of the interstate near mile marker 67. Despite flashing blue lights and blaring sirens, the driver ignored commands and continued to head into oncoming traffic. As the vehicle reached mile marker 63, with the road ahead clear, a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, was executed. The vehicle was successfully stopped, and the driver, Michael Jackson, was apprehended. Signs of intoxication were evident: strong odor of alcohol, bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and erratic driving.
At the north front of the wall.
Hands up! Hey. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Troopers on scene awaited a tow truck as Jackson was transported to the Washington County Detention Center. There, he was read his rights and refused a BAC test. Jackson faced multiple charges, including driving while intoxicated, DWI, first refusal to submit to chemical test, reckless driving, fleeing, felony driving wrong way on one-way roadway. Jackson was booked into the detention center, marking the end of a dangerous and reckless drive. On August 26, 2024, Trooper Christian Underwood was alerted to a shoplifting suspect who had fled from the Paragould Police Department at Walmart. The suspect, driving a brown 2010 Chevy Equinox, was last seen southbound on Carroll Road. Trooper Underwood spotted the vehicle near Goobertown Road and attempted a traffic stop. The suspect, however, accelerated to over 100 miles per hour, weaving between cars and ignoring red lights. Chris Davenport joined the chase as the secondary unit. Attempts to use a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, failed as the suspect continuously maneuvered to avoid capture. During one attempt, the suspect's rear bumper struck Trooper Underwood's patrol car, causing it to go off the road and become disabled. Sergeant Davenport continued the pursuit with Trooper Tanner Seal assisting. A second TVI attempt by Trooper Seal was unsuccessful. The suspect's vehicle was later found abandoned at Bel Air Village Apartments, with stolen property visible inside. The stolen items were returned to Paragould police. The suspect, identified as Kwame Rose, was eventually caught on Fairview Drive after a brief foot chase by Trooper Brian Merrill. Rose, who had outstanding warrants from Missouri for robbery and probation violation, was taken to Craighead County Detention Center. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to watch more exciting action videos. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.